a stupid mask when I go to cut on this phenolic board for this junk. Well, guys, I gotta talk to you about something. As you all know, you watched me do that Wizard 3CX 1500 A7 box here not too long ago. Well, we went to ship the amplifier home. We took the transformer out of the amplifier. I'm just telling you this story to help segue into the next portion of the story that I've got to tell you. So we went to ship the amplifier home, and we broke the amplifier into 6 parts. The tube, the this, that, the other thing, pulled the transformer out of it. And so the case would go as one unit, transformer goes as another unit on a board inside of a crate. The amp deck goes in one unit, power supply is in another unit. If you get where I'm going with this train of thought. Which you guys are smart, I know it. You guys aren't dummies, for God's sake. So we call over to the old UPS store, and we ask them, so how much is it going to cost to get these shipped across the country? And they proceed to tell us that it's going to be close to $600. Excuse me a second. It's going to be close to 600 bucks. So I called the customer and said, man, dude, tell me how much it costs to ship the thing out here. And he goes, oh, 500 and some change. And I'm like, oh. So that gentleman had spent close to $1,000 to get that little tiny amplifier here. And I said, no. And what I mean by that is, that's ridiculous. And the primary reason that I don't get to work on bigger stuff like that, which I enjoy working on a little bit bigger stuff from time to time, these little pillboxes are fun. They're cute. These are my bread and butter. These are the things that I love working on, but I would not be opposed to taking on 3,000s and 6,000s and 10,000s and 15s, because I've demonstrated through multiple videos that these are things that I can work on and have that knowledge base set for. So the main reason I don't get to do those things is because of the logistics of getting them here and the overall insane cost. Now, way back in the very beginning, I worked on a 3000 for a friend of mine who lives in Hawaii. And it was almost $1,000 to send that amplifier from here to Hawaii, is what we were quoted. Well, we went out and we went shopping at that time for different companies that could do the same job logistically for us. And I told my wife, I said, this is silly. This is really holding me back in what I want to do. So she proceeded to go shopping, and one of the companies she called once again was this same shipping company. And they said, well, Mrs. BBI, we don't see why we couldn't come pick the thing up from your house, bring it to our corporate center, package it for you, and ship it where it needs to go. Is $210 too much? We just kind of stuttered for a minute and went, no, it sounds great. We've had success with this company in the past. They did a beautiful packing job on this thing that had to go to Hawaii, 5,000 miles away. So we said, well, let's enter into the land of hypothetical. If I had the standard dimensions of a fridge, 6 foot tall, 4 foot deep, 4 foot wide, that weighed 400 to 500 pounds, what would that cost for you guys to go pick it up, let's say in Key West, Florida, and have it brought to Boise, Idaho? And they said probably roughly $300. That's them picking it up from your doorstep. You not having to facilitate anything other than wheeling it over to the door and them proceeding to take it from your door. and then bring it here. And the same thing on the return flight. You don't have to disassemble anything. They're going to crate it and they're going to put it on a pallet and then they're going to bring it here. And it's not subbed out to the brown box kickers or FedEx or anybody like that. I was flabbergasted. The reason I'm making such a big deal about this is because I want to pick up more of this other work. I want to go and I want to work on other things other than just these little pillboxes, which are fun. I love working on them. And I'm not saying in any means that I'm going to stop working on them. I'm just saying I want to expand my horizons a little bit. And the primary reason, and I hear this all the time, people call me up, well, I'd love to send you my Henry, but the thing is so damn expensive to ship. Well, I came out here and I drug my Henry 2KD, what was it, 2KD4 model and put it on a scale and gave them the dimensions. Once again, Key West, Florida, literally the farthest place that we can go in the United States, short of Alaska, from here. And they came back with a quote of $135. Guys, the doors are open. Skip conditions are way down. But they're going to be coming up here probably within the next, 6 to 8 months again. The sun's at the very bottom of its solar cycle. And pretty soon we're going to be starting to head our way back up again. So it's time to get all that stuff that's broke, that's heavy, that you've always resisted and trying to get repaired. Bring it to me. Call me. I'll get your address. You give me the dimensions. You tell me what it is. We get the weights and sizes. I'll have people come to your house, literally pick the amplifier up off of your front porch, put it in their truck, and they'll bring it to me. And this is fully insured. That Wizard, we shipped it with $3,000 something worth of insurance at that price. Let that sink in for a minute. So even if it gets smashed, that little Wizard, we just build them another one, a brand new one, with bigger, better parts in it. Maybe turn it into a 2-tuber. Look, the doors are open. This kicks down the doors for a lot of problems as far as logistics shipping of heavy stuff. We're talking like SP220s from Boise, Idaho to, let's say, like Phoenix, Arizona for like $50. That includes packaging. So I just want to try it. And I'm looking for a couple guys that want to send me their Henrys from different places in the United States, and I want to see how this is going to work. And I'm looking for guys that want to send me a couple little heavy things that we can try this with. And in the end process, you're going to get your amplifier repaired. So if you're one of those guys and you're interested in doing that, and you're interested in, having fun and it not costing a whole lot of money, but you're going to get your equipment fixed in the long haul, why don't you give me a call? I think I have a solution to your problem. On that note, I'd appreciate you tuning in and checking this little short video out. The video on this guy will be out here in just a couple days. Bump bump from your big buddy in Idaho. I'll see you. Bye-bye.